Hello, fifth graders. Miss Fuad here. We are continuing with our 10-minute math quick images. Those of you who are in my class know that this is one of my favorite games that we get to play for 10-minute math. I love seeing all the different ways that we see our multiplication equations and get to look at how people are thinking about them. So our first one, as we have been working on over the course of this year, I'm going to show you a pattern here for about 3 seconds. At the end of 3 seconds, it's going to disappear. In that time, you're going to be writing down what type of multiplication equation can you use to represent the pattern that you see. All right, so in this particular one, it says you can write down different multiplication and division equations. So that's really going to be up to you. Definitely you must have at least one multiplication problem. We have been battling to see who can come up with the most amount of equations, but we're going to try to focus on multiplication today. So if you do throw in a division one, that's extra points, but for now, definitely the multiplication ones are what we're focusing on. So here we go. I'm going to share with you the pattern right now. 3 seconds, make sure you're watching. So that's our 3 seconds that we got to see it. I'm going to give you a minute or a few seconds now to write down your answer. Think about what you saw. Think about what kind of strategy can you use to figure out the amount of dots that are in the picture. And we're going to take another look at the dots right now. 3 seconds, here we go. We're going to be writing down a second equation, maybe the second part of your first equation. Couple more seconds. And here we go. We're going to take one last look at it and see what we come up with. So you're going to take a minute to take a look at what you have down and if it matches what we were looking at before. How many do you see? And how many groups do you see and how many are in the groups? And what are the different ways you could look to find your equation? All right, when you have it, you're going to go ahead and write it, and then be sure to explain your thinking. Definitely, we look at these in many different ways, and we want to be able to explain how we saw what we saw.